Hello, Salem faithful. It's your old friend here. The one who's been sitting in the writer's room and on the sound stage of Days of Our Lives for more years than I care to count, watching heartbreaks unfold in the Brady pub. The secrets explode in the DiMera mansion, and legacies get passed down through the Horton family, like treasured heirlooms that somehow always come with a side of drama. After decades in this wild, wonderful world of daytime television, I've seen recasts come and go, but every once in a while, no one feels like it's going to shake the very foundations of Salem. And folks, this is one of those times. Today, I'm thrilled truly. I was deeply thrilled to share some exciting news that's been buzzing, mics around the set and lighting up fan groups everywhere. A fresh face is about to step into one of the most cherished young roles in our storied town, the new Arianna Ari Grace Horton. If you've been wondering who she is, what she brings to the canvas, and how she's going to navigate the tangled web of the Horton and Brady families, well, buckle up. This isn't just another casting announcement. This is the beginning of a whole new chapter filled with promise, passion, and that signature day's intensity we all live for. Let me set the scene for you. For the past several months, we've all been adjusting to life without Marissa Reyes in the role. Marissa brought a sweet, vulnerable energy to Ari that resonated with so many viewers, especially as this young woman found her footing amid the chaos of her extended family. Whether she was dealing with the complicated dynamics of her parents, the ever-present pull of her grandparents' legacies, or the everyday heartaches that come with growing up in Salem, Marissa poured her heart into it. Her decision to step away was her own, to a choice she made with grace and gratitude, and we wish her nothing but the brightest future. But as anyone who's watched the show for any length of time knows, Salem doesn't stay quiet for long. The story must go on. The torch has to be passed, and in steps a talented newcomer who's ready to make the role her own. Her name is Vico Escorcia, and from the moment she walked onto the set, you could feel the energy shift. This beautiful actress with her French and Mexican heritage brings a fresh perspective and a depth that feels perfectly suited for the rich tapestry of Days of Our Lives. Vico isn't some wide-eyed beginner stumbling into daytime. She's a seasoned performer with an impressive resume that spans telenovelas, international thrillers, and even American prestige projects. But stepping into Ari Horton, that's a different kind of landing altogether. It's like arriving in Salem with both excitement and the weight of history on your shoulders. Vico took to Instagram recently with a post that captured hearts across the fandom. She captioned it simply but powerfully, "Aterrizando en Salem, landing in Salem." Accompanied by that little Mexican flag and an airplane emoji, it felt like she was announcing not just a job, but a homecoming of sorts. In her words, "I am incredibly honored, deeply honored, to announce that I will be joining the legendary cast of Days of Our Lives as the new Arianna Horton." You could sense the emotion behind every syllable. For someone who grew up in Mexico, where telenovelas aren't just entertainment but a cultural heartbeat, stories of love, betrayal, family feuds, and redemption, told with sweeping passion, this move into American daytime feels like bridging two worlds. Vico spoke directly to that growing up in Mexico. Television series are an integral part of our culture, so I really feel I'm honoring my country by venturing into this genre on such a legendary stage. And let me tell you, from someone who's seen the grind of 5-day-a-week production up, closer respect for the medium rings true. Daytime actors don't get nearly enough credit. We shoot more pages in a week than most primetime shows do in a month. The emotional range required going from tender family moments to explosive confrontation, all while memorizing dialogue that would make your head spin, is nothing short of athletic. Vico gets it. She wrote, "This set has been a great school where I've learned, explored, and strived to become a better artist. I have immense respect for daytime television actors. I agree with Ryan, they are the hardest working artists in our field. That humility, that eagerness to learn while still bringing fire to the role, that's what makes a great soap actress." Salem has always thrived on characters who feel real, who carry the scars and joys of their family trees. Arianna Horton is no exception. As the daughter of Will Horton and Sonny Kyriakis, granddaughter to the iconic Kate Roberts, and great-granddaughter to the legendary Horton clan, Ari sits at the crossroads of so many beloved stories. Her life has already been marked by love loss, complicated parental relationships, and the kind of youthful rebellion that keeps viewers glued to their screens. Now with Vico stepping in, we're poised to see new layers, deeper explorations of identity. Romance? Maybe even some of that signature DiMera level intrigue creeping into her orbit. Who knows what secrets she'll uncover, or what alliances she'll form. In Salem, the possibilities are endless, and the drama is always just around the corner. Vico didn't shy away from acknowledging the woman who came before her either. She showed real class in her post, speaking with warmth and sincerity about Marissa Reyes. Taking over at Maris Arias' position is a transition I take very seriously, she shared. I've had the honor of meeting her, and I can confirm that she's both graceful and talented. I have immense respect for the Ari she created, and I am honored to continue this mission in this new chapter. It's a great responsibility. That's the spirit that keeps this show alive, the respect for the work that came before, the understanding that every actress who plays a role adds her own brushstrokes to the portrait. Marissa built something lovely and authentic with Ari. Vico is stepping in, not to erase that, but to build upon it, to take the character into fresh storylines that will surprise and move us all. I've seen it happen time and again on days a recast that feels risky at first becomes the spark for some of the most unforgettable Orge. Think about how many times we've watched a new face breathe new life into a legacy character. This has all the makings of one of those moments. What really touched me, though, was how Vico highlighted the women who've already welcomed her into the fold. She singled out several incredible talents. She's had the chance to work with at Cherrier Alexandra, at Makeup by Natalia Tim, at Nickel Brennan Beauty, at Ashley Pizemis, and at Juddy Lore. These are the kinds of behind-the-scenes and on-screen collaborators who make the long hours feel like family. In her words, working with them has nourished me in ways I can't quite put into words. That's the magic of this set. It's not just lines and lights. It's a community of artists lifting each other up, sharing tips, trading stories between takes, and creating something greater than the sum of its parts. And then, of course, she turned her attention to the most important people of all, you, the fans. To the fans, thank you for the warm welcome, and thank you for inviting me into your homes. I hope you enjoy the journey we're about to embark on together with Ari. See you in Salem. Those words hit different when you spent decades reading fan letters, seeing how deeply viewers connect with these characters. Days of Our Lives has always been more than a show, it's a daily ritual for so many. People tune in during lunch breaks after putting the kids to bed, or while folding laundry, finding comfort, excitement, and sometimes even answers in the lives unfolding in Salem. Inviting a new actress into that intimate space is no small thing. Vico seems to understand the privilege and the pressure, and she's approaching it with open arms and genuine gratitude. Her ambition shines through every line. This isn't just a gig for her, it's a dream realized, a cultural bridge to a chance to prove herself among some of the finest actors in the business. Vico Escorcia has already earned Ariel Award nominations, Mexico's equivalent of the Oscars, for her powerful performances. She's appeared in everything from gritty crime thrillers to heartfelt series like Acapulco on Apple TV+. That range is going to serve her well here, where Ari might need to swing from tender vulnerability to fierce determination in the span of a single episode. As we count down to her debut set for Wednesday, April 8, I'm already imagining the scenes. Will Ari arrive with a bit of that telenovela fire in her eyes, ready to confront whatever family drama awaits? How will her presence ripple through the Hortons and Bradys? Will there be new romances, old rivalries reignited, or shocking revelations tied to her heritage? In a town where no secret stays buried, and every return or recast carries the potential for earthquake-level storytelling, Vico's arrival feels electric. I've watched this show evolve through countless eras, from the golden days of the Hortons and Bradys dominating the screen to the modern twists that keep it fresh for new generations. What never changes is the heart, the unbreakable bonds of family, the redemptive power of love, and the way characters grow and change while still feeling like home. Vico Escorcia stepping into Arianna Horton's shoes is exactly that kind of evolution. She's bringing her own light, her own experiences, her own passion to a role that has so much potential. So Salem fans, let's give her the warmest welcome possible. Tune in, engage with the stories, share your thoughts online, just like Vico did, and get ready for the journey. Whether you're a longtime viewer who's seen every twist since the 60s, or a newer fan discovering the magic, this is your invitation to fall in love with Ari all over, to again through fresh eyes. I'm genuinely excited. After all these years, moments like this still give me that same thrill I felt on my first day on set. Change keeps the show alive. Talent like Vico's keeps it vibrant. And the fans, you keep it beating. See you in Salem, everyone. The drama is just getting started.